I didn't see conflict during the Vietnam War, but I did lose close friends. We have lost close friends and relatives to cancer and Parkinson's disease, and the level of personal suffering inflicted on patients and their families by these diseases is horrific. I still have a problem with nuns. I follow them around like a kitten with a ball of yarn. After a while, all my characters become very close friends. I am a very private person, so on my birthday too I will spend a cozy time with my family and a few close friends. A lot of close friends and family members have got married through online dating. I don't think it would be wise for me to do it. Millions of years ago, our brains became wired to remember about 150 people as close friends. I wish I could go to the school where my close friends go, but I obviously can't. The good thing is, they're really good about inviting me to all the football games and all that stuff. So I end up having an adopted team spirit for a school I don't go to. Funny you mention my dinner parties when I have just suggested that inviting close friends over to share a meal with candlelight and wine at your table could be a form of religious experience for some people. To me it's a form of sacrament. Thankfully, I have my mom and a small group of close friends who are there for me 24/7 and whom I can trust and depend on. Kathy Lee and I were working together on our live morning show when she started dating Frank. I always loved trying to get her to tell me about her new romance, and it wasn't long before we were watching them take their vows in front of close friends in Southampton. Whether it's golf or writing, you have friends, and then you have friends who are like family. I can count my close friends on 2 hands, which is good, I think. That's a lot. Some are at home in Spain, others are elsewhere, and some are in Gulf. There have been some friendships lost over this. That's the most difficult for me. I find it very uncomfortable to know that I was at one time close friends with someone, and because of jealousies and misunderstandings and so on, these friendships have dissolved. Me and Johnny Thunders had the same birthday. We would always celebrate in a club called Max's Kansas City. We were very close friends at Max's Kansas City in CBGB's, where we all hung out. My sculpture is very personal. For years my subjects were family and close friends. I'm still very close friends with his first wife, Neil, who is now remarried. Yeah, I miss it. You don't just break off a friendship you've had with a sport, and with all those you've met all over the country. We've got some friends, some very close friends, and you just sit back and think how fortunate you were having a career like that. And, actually, there's nothing in the game of baseball that hasn't happened to me. I'm close with my parents. I have a lot of acquaintances, but my very good close friends are few. I can count my very good friends on one hand. And that's how I like it to be. My closest friend is K9. I have precious few close friends, and most of them are not actors. Writing is like prostitution. First you do it for love, and then for a few close friends, and then for money. Eden Hazard is one of my close friends and Branislav Ivanovich I like. I'd probably describe my sense of humor as twisted, I guess. It's not hard to make me laugh, especially when I'm surrounded by my close friends, especially my bandmates. It sucks being judged by the world instead of your close friends or family. I try to just realize that the only people who matter are my family and friends. I am so honest that at times people get offended by what I say. In our industry, truth is not really appreciated. I love to be of my own. I try spending quality time with my family, my 2 very close friends and my pet Liam. I've never been out with any of the cast of Coronation Street. We're all very close friends, so it's very much a professional attitude. I've got many close friends, but there's an awful lot about friendship that is not demonstrative in my case. I also paint and enjoy acrylic medium. Some of my close friends have paintings I did for them. For me, the only thing that mattered was getting married in the presence of my family and very close friends. We did not want a big fat wedding. The single most important factor in our long-term happiness is the relationships we have with our family and close friends. I generally unwind by having dinner with close friends. If you're not comfortable with public speaking, and nobody starts out comfortable, you have to learn how to be comfortable. Practice. I cannot overstate the importance of practicing. Get some close friends or family members to help evaluate you, or somebody at work that you trust. Growing up in the days when you still had to punch buttons to make a telephone call, I could recall the numbers of all my close friends and family. Today, I'm not sure if I know more than 4 phone numbers by heart, and that's probably more than most. I was a tomboy and most of my close friends were male. I usually only play with very close friends. Once you're on the pitch, you play for your team, and you want to win. During the year, you can play against friends, you can play against big friends and close friends, but once you are on the pitch, this friendship goes away, and you just focus on winning the game. He's very concealed, Polanski. We became very close friends, but I don't think I ever saw him drop his guard. I didn't see him upset or anything like that, we just did the work. Actually, William wasn't there for quite a bit of the time initially. He wasn't there for Freshers Week. So it did take a bit of time for us to get to know each other, but we did become very close friends from quite early. All of the people in my life whom I consider to be close friends or colleagues are good thinkers. Tony Benn and I were very close friends for 30, 40 years. We talked to each other a great deal, and we were great friends. And I was with him shortly before he died, talking about prospects of the world and prospects for peace. And I'm very sad that he's gone. Playing Christ, I began to feel shut away from the world. A newspaper became one of my biggest luxuries. I noticed that some of my close friends began treating me with reverence. Most of my ex-girlfriends are still close friends. I guess when you are with someone that long, unless they did something really terrible to you, you remain friends. My real estate business is run by my best friend, who is an ex-girlfriend. When I am linked with close friends, it affects my friendship with them, and that's upsetting. Close friends contribute to our personal growth. They also contribute to our personal pleasure, making the music sound sweeter, the wine taste richer, the laughter ring louder because they are there. I want to make as much money as I possibly can so that when my day comes, my mother and sister is fine. My close friends are fine. They don't have to worry about anything ever again. I grew up in a family where many of our close friends were gay couples. As well as that, every man goes through a period of thinking they're attracted to another guy. Never put your family, friends, or significant other low on your priority list. Prefer a handful of truly close friends to 100 acquaintances. My rule is, whatever you were calling me 4 years ago is what you should be calling me now, because I don't like it when my family or close friends call me Nicki Minaj. To me, I'm not Nicki Minaj when I'm with them. One of my great loves is golf. When I am in LA, I like to play with a few close friends, no phones, no distractions, the great outdoors and the chance to bet some money to keep it interesting. Across Central Virginia, the traditions of Thanksgiving bring us closer together with those we love. We gather with family and close friends, we share memories and laughter, and we give thanks for the profound blessing of living in the United States. I'm really lucky to have a lot of friends in fashion. I don't know if that's common, but I just get along with a lot of people. My really close friends are Ireland Baldwin, Kendall Jenner, Lily Aldridge and Devin Windsor. I've been an important star and lived a full life, yet I only have 3 close friends. I guess that's all anyone can expect. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.